which I am very, very disappointed in how it's going in Philadelphia right now. I mean, first of all, if we go through the laundry list of things that have happened this year, we've got Joel Embiid and Paul George only playing 12 combined games this year. And then Embiid missed, 7 games. He was supposed to come back. Then he shoves a reporter, gets suspended for 3 games.
Didn't he say I don't know if this is true, but I heard, he told a reporter, I'm just not playing. I'm not playing back-to-backs. Didn't he say that?
Yeah, he did. He did. He said that.
That's crazy.
And then also, you heard about this, Tyrese Maxey, in a team meeting in the locker room, it was an hour and a half.
Sick of your shit, Joel.
He said, you're late to everything. Bro, you just gave him $192 million this year.
And shout out to Tyrese Maxey for saying that, because dudes like him need to hear that.
Right.
Because, bro.
He's a young buck, too.
And look,
he's 24.
I ain't in counting people's pockets. Joel Embiid should be getting paid what he's getting paid.
But should he? He's never available.
His talent, the NBA, talent-wise, what they think that he's going to be able to bring to them, the city of Philadelphia, based off of that, his trajectory, yes, give him the money. But what you're saying is a valid point, too. He hasn't played. He's been hurt. But that's why I'm saying shout out to Tyrese Maxey, because maybe that'll,
Can they turn it around?
If your teammates are telling you that, it's not coming from the media. It's not coming from somebody you would just be like, yeah, he don't know basketball. Or it's not even coming from a family member, because, it's a bunch of noise.
Friends.
There's no outside noise that's coming from your teammate that watches you play and practice every day. It should mean something. Yep.
They're friends. Literally, they're friends.
Yeah.
I don't even know.
From your friend, a guy you would call a brother, it should mean something. Hopefully he plays. He's so good. Joel Embiid is so good at basketball.
And the crazy part, he shoved the reporter because the reporter was questioning his professionalism, which then Maxey basically kind of put into question as well, essentially. So it kind of confirmed that point. And then Shams, who took Woj's spot, apparently Embiid was saying he was mad at the media for leaking it or something like that, or it wasn't a story that's supposed to be leaked.
That's what PG was talking about. He was saying on his podcast, I don't even know how that story got leaked. Somebody
was in there. It's that sources
could be a
told
player.
Him that.
Yeah.
That's what I heard.
If it's coming from Sham, somebody in the locker room, a part of the team said something, and that's just a bigger problem in itself. You don't locker room talk, family business. You want to keep that in house, so that's a problem.
I know the media world better now than I ever have, and I'm just gonna basically sugarcoat it. You can't. There's certain things that you can't report on.
Yep.
It's your obligation.
Yep.
It's like me being in your locker room and hearing something, and then writing an article about it.
Yeah.
And you'd be pissed.
Off the record is off the record.
What are you doing?
Yeah. Right.
But at the same time, I mean,
and then you just lose credibility like that. You want to be around the players. You want to be in the locker room.
I don't know if it's credibility. It's trust.
Yeah.
Trust. You lose trust if you're gonna go behind somebody's back like that, nobody's gonna tell you anything.
Right.
They're just gonna be like, well, screw you. I'm not taking an interview, or I'm not going to do this. I'm not going to do that. That's how it works. It's a building block. You have to have that trust. The credibility just comes from you being factual.
Yeah.
If you're telling false things, let's say he reported that and it's not true.
Right.
Okay, that's a different conversation.
Yeah.
That's misinformation. But since it's true, but it wasn't supposed to be, that's
you're right.
That's murky waters.
Yeah.
There.
No, you're right. That's trust. Yeah. He may never see an NBA locker room again.
I mean, it's Shams. So he's got everything.
Not him. I'm saying whoever leaked the information.
Whoever the team source was.
Yeah,
I can 100% agree with you on that.
He's out of there.
But they're the second worst team in the NBA right now. They're 3-13. How can they turn this around? How?
Paul George has been, and this is my favorite player, so I'm saying this with a heavy heart. He's been injury prone. If he's as injury prone as he's been in the last 3 to 5 years, and Joel Embiid the same, they're just not going to turn it around. You'll see a bunch of great games from Tyrese Maxey. He'll keep being him. There are other pieces to fill in, but their big three is just a big one right now. and that's like you can't win one guy in the NBA. Like you need it at least.
And even Maxey was hurt for a little bit too.
Yep.
And it seemed like he'd been carrying the load a lot more than he normally has.
Yeah. Well, he's built for that, I think. This
Yeah.
is his 4th, 5th year in the league now. Like he's
I mean, we've seen him do it in the playoffs too, where he can be that go-to scorer.
Bro, he's been hitting big shots like that since high. Like I mean,
you played against him, so you've seen it.
That's another guy I played against, EYBL. But I mean, just like even at Kentucky, like the Kentucky Duke game, in the Garden when he hit that
Oh my God.
logo shot, and he turned around, he was like, "I'm like that." Like he's been doing stuff like that. So
Yeah.
Tyrese, he's gonna be Tyrese Maxey, but they're not gonna go anywhere without Joel Embiid and Paul George.
That's the problem.
Talk to me, baby. Talk to me nice. I'm from another world, baby, yeah. Broadway paradise. They think I'm way too cold, cause I put my